guys, welcome back to People Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And this is WWE. Oh yeah.
Slim Jims.
Superstars, Scared, Senseless. WWE Top 10. We did the...
They can't be scared senseless. They got Hulkamania on their side. Stupid.
We did the video about The Fiend. I know so many of you guys are wrestling fans. And by the way, check out the Heels and Quads podcast. We were on their show last week.
Coolness.
Fucking awesome dudes. If you guys like the banter and the shit me and Jay do, you guys will love these guys' podcast. They do all this wrestling stuff. They're really cool guys. And I'll put a link to their shit down below.
I want to go back on the podcast with them so we can actually talk about the Ultimate Warrior and how he was received and why the Warrior will always be the Heaven's Gate opened up and the Hulkamanias will never ever reach the stardom.
Shit.
Got the new Hey, that's a nice outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
In the vein of the wrestling stuff, we know so many of you guys are wrestling fans, so we know that's tie wrestling into horror and sometimes do videos
Hey,
about
let's watch Drunken WCW, Scott Hall's Bender.
I bet that's fun.
I want to watch that. I'm going to watch that tonight.
But this one's Superstars.
While I'm drinking.
Scared, Senseless, WWE Top 10. Suck it.
Hey, I wonder if when Scott Hall gets like wasted drunk
Ever interrupt
like
the sucking, fucking, and touching.
Yeah, I will always interrupt it.
Ooh, it gets me burning in the skin.
You know me and G talking about the sucking, fucking, and touching. I just hear one thing in my eardrum a touching. It's the fact that you will never be what I can be. The limousine. I'm not.
We should make our own wrestling personas.
But I wonder if Scott Hall ever did this when he got drunk. He was like. You remember Razor Ramon? Chico. Anyway.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah. I just wanted
fucking interrupting cow.
What?
Moo.
Hey, you got saved alimony. What?
Is that your dick?
You're not paralyzed.
Guys. No, it's fine.
This is top-notch acting.
Come on.
Is this the guy from Iron Eagle? There's John fucking Cena.
You can't see me.
Who says a guy can't be a badass and still wear jorts?
Part of John Cena's.
That scared the fuck out of me too. I think that was legit. He's like, was that in the script?
It'd be funnier if he peed in the floor.
Shake your ass! Show me what you're working with! Shake your ass!
You suck.
Booker T.
Go, baby. Work it out.
They better be careful with that dick.
Yeah.
That dick
He's
tip's
got
gonna
undies
show.
on underneath, I'm pretty sure. He looked like Busta Rhymes when Michael Myers comes on. He's like, he does look like Busta Rhymes. Damn, what the fuck is that thing?
You eat poop for breakfast?
I can't hear it. I can hear it, but I don't know. How he's like,
Fucking.
What is he doing?
When do you first get your license?
oh, this is when Dad comes home knowing that you're driving his car.
I can't see a damn thing.
It's your dad! He's in the car with you! That's when you're trying to take your dad's car out for a night ride to meet up with your friends, and your dad just appears like, I told you not in my car. Oh, is it Kane?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, yeah, Andre, yeah. Jake's the snake.
He's terrified.
It's a fucking snake, man.
It's real, too.
Looks like he's terrified of that snake. Movie, oh no.
Dude, I would fucking lose my shit.
It's choking Andre.
Man, I love those. This is the days, man.
Yeah. That poor snake. Oh, dude, no, I would
That
not do
snake's
that
asleep.
shit. I would not do that shit.
Look at that ass.
That snake could be as tame as it wants to be, but if you're hitting it and shit, and it's rolling around, I want to poke his belly button though.
Don't poke his belly. Andre doesn't like that. Oh man, you know it's the Miz. I'm not really a Miz. Like I don't.
It's chicken tikky.
That salad bar must have been so bad. Hey, you know where the Miz started, right? It was Road Rules. Did you hear Macho Man's like, I'm gonna save you? This is moving fucking fast.
No, get that shit out. No. Oh,
I think not. Put your snake trouser back on. That's a cobra.
that scared me.
Cobra Kai.
It's in the fucking format. Like
Hey,
Nightmare
hey
on
guys,
Elm Street.
look, this is what it's like when you get married. Say goodbye to your single life. No. Yeah, that's that girl that's trying to be like, propose to me.
That would actually be scary.
What's he gonna do to you underneath the mat? Let me show you my cane stick.
That's what it's like when you wake up hungover.
Let me show you my sugar cane. What?
Driver,
Number
ready to
one.
Go get me out of here.
Buckle up, Teddy.
To order Uber?
Is this the opening to the new Hollywood Horror Nights?
Yeah, that's gonna open it.
Smoking. It's smoking.
Not dry ice. Anything but dry ice. I got asthma. Why was that the number one?
I don't know. I think the best one was Booker T when he got scared dancing out. So
I like when he first saw you.
The era of wrestling that I loved the most for WWF was definitely the early 90s. I didn't really get into the Attitude Era that much. I mean, I love Stone Cold and The Rock. They were awesome.
that was my time. That's
They
what I
were
was really
cool,
into.
but I was watching WCW, which also beat WWF.
I was
in
watching
the
them
day.
both though at that time.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I never really clicked over to WWF during the Attitude Era just because I was... The Nitro days were like some of the best storylines that they had. They had Sting, they had the fucking Outsiders, they had the Kevin Nash, the NWO thing was happening, Hulk Hogan turns. Like, dude, they had some dynamic fucking stories at WCW at that time, and that's why they overtook WWF for a little bit. And they also, it was live on Monday night, Nitro. But anyway, the early 90s, though, late 80s of the WWF with Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, Andre the Giant, fucking Honky Tonk Man, Repo Man, all those characters were so cool. I don't know, and I know that people were. It was like a cartoon, like it was really like a comic book characters and stuff like that back those days. But I just loved it more. You gotta give props to them, man. Like, look, these guys that sacrifice their body for the fucking sport, man.
Yeah.
I know that wrestling is scripted and there's things that go on, but they still gotta fucking make the lands. They gotta fucking. It's the most physical fucking demanding sport out there,
dude.
One of the most physical, and like the fact that they do this and they don't kill each other. There's no doubt in my mind that it takes fucking talent, and also you're not just doing that physically, right? You're also doing that because you have to play an act. You have to act. You have to be an actor in some way and sell it.
I will since the day that I watched Undertaker drop Mankind through the top of that cage, from the top of the cage through the cage. Looking through the cage.
Not in the cage, but through the cage.
When he dropped him onto those tacks, and he had those tacks sticking out of his back, I will never disrespect how hard it is for wrestlers to do what they fucking do.
You know who hates that? With the hardcore shit? Jim Cornette fucking despises it. When ECW was bought up, and he was like, thank God. Because he's like, all that shit when they were like using staple guns, they were using all this bullshit. He was like, that was just because they didn't have a good product, so they were throwing this bullshit at the.
It's a fair assessment, but you got but
Jim
for
Cornette,
the guys who did it though, you got to respect.
No, you do. I mean, I don't. He wasn't taking anything from the guys. He was just saying that the guys that were promoting it, this is because they didn't have a good idea. So they're like, oh, let's just throw them let's put a burning trash can fire on their wiener and fucking punch them a bunch of times.
Yeah, because you always got to outdo yourself. Eventually, people are going to be doing dumb shit.
So, but nonetheless, it was a great top 10, and Mike and I have huge fucking respect for the wrestling world. We loves that shit. No, don't.
This would be my thing. I'd go.
No, you can't do that.
Welcome to the Rainbow Town.
What you're doing, that dude, you're not.
Jiggle, jiggle,
you can't do
jangle.
that. That's Rick Rude.
Jingle jangle.
I think my thing would be like this. It'd be like.
I would just copy DDP.
No, dude, I would use that fucking fake smile to my man, like, and here he comes. Off his fucking cruiserweight championship, the tennis. I'm like,
would your song be "Don't Worry, Be Happy"?
No, it would be "Wake Me Up." It would be "Wake Me Up" before you go. But no, anyway, great fucking top 10. Check it out, man.
Yeah. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some. Damn, where am I been? Oh yeah.
Did you have an ice cube go down your crack?
I think I broke a tooth.
Dude, like the way you were doing that, dude, I swear to God, when you were doing that, it's like if you had an ice cube go down your butt crack. You're like, ah.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.